Well, we finally made it to Friday, but we've seen quite a bit of rain move on through the area this week, and unfortunately, we're keeping those soggy conditions around for one more day. We're taking a live look over at the New River Gorge Bridge, and not only are we dealing with those wet conditions this morning, but we're also dealing with some fog, so definitely want to give yourself plenty of extra time. Now, going through the day today, we're going to pick up those rainfall totals once again. In fact, we are dealing with so much rain in store for us for today that a flash flood watch has been issued for the entire viewing area until midnight tonight. So something we'll keep a very close eye on. We'll talk more about that flood threat here in just 1 second. Doppler radar, a lot of us off to a drier start, especially down into Mercer and Tazewell counties, but you'll start to see some of these showers, some heavier downpours starting to move on into Wyoming County. We're even seeing some light showers move on into Fayette and Greenbrier counties this morning as well. So give yourself a little bit of extra time if you are heading out the door this morning. Now temperatures, we don't really have to worry about those temperatures. We're off to a bit of a mild but muggy start once again. We're sitting at 67 degrees in Lewisburg, 67 up towards Summersville, and 65 down towards Flat Top. So we're looking at another warm day once again. Temperatures soaring back into the mid to upper 70s. So some of that daytime heating will help trigger some of these showers and storms to develop heading into this afternoon. More widespread coverage in terms of that rainfall going into today as well. And some of these showers will kind of just remain a little bit more stationary in our viewing area. So that'll produce some locally higher rainfall amounts. We'll talk more about that here in just 1 second as well. We'll even keep some showers around heading into the overnight hours. Temperatures only cooling on down a couple of degrees into the mid 60s. And unfortunately, we keep some light rain showers around going into our Saturday. A little bit less widespread, more isolated showers. But once again, we're not looking out of the woods quite yet. Temperatures soaring back into the mid to upper 70s and some low 80s. And then we'll start to see that those rain chances diminish just a little bit more as we go into your Sunday, but we still can't rule out an isolated shower or thunderstorm. So once again, we're talking about some wet conditions. In fact, we're looking at this flood threat map. The Weather Prediction Center has us under that moderate threat, something that we don't really see here all too often. And some of these showers could be so heavy and come down so quickly that in less than an hour it could produce 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. So looking at a rainfall map here, going through tonight and into early tomorrow, we could be talking about picking up another 1 to 2 inches of rainfall, but we can't rule out locally higher amounts possible. So just a reminder to never drive through a flooded roadway. If you come across a flooded roadway, turn around, don't drown. And if you live in a low-lying or flood-prone area or poor drainage area, especially along a stream, a creek, or a river, make sure you keep an eye on those waters. If those waters begin to rise, get to higher ground. Now, otherwise, looking at your Sheets dog walking forecast, this morning we have Nellie Mae, courtesy of my grandma, Brenda Bodine. Brand new dog. She just adopted her from the shelter a couple weeks ago. How adorable is she? Unfortunately, Nellie, not a good day to get outside. I am giving it red paws as we keep those rain and storm chances around. So we're going to keep a very close eye on today's flood threat. If you have any pictures or any storm reports, make sure you send them to us and the National Weather Service so we know what is going on in your area. Now looking at the next 7 days, once again, we're not out of the clear quite yet. We can't rule out an isolated shower or storm heading into this weekend, but definitely not as widespread as what we have seen these last couple of days. And heading into next week, we are talking about some drier conditions, more sunshine, and that humidity will actually bump down just a little bit. So those temperatures still a bit warm in the mid 70s, but it won't feel quite as sticky and uncomfortable. We'll be sitting a little more comfortable with those warmer temperatures.